Welcome back to another episode. Back here nice and early the following weekend. Jaden and Con have been super busy modifying everything. We'll get under here and show you what they've done. So they've got the cradle all mounted up. They knocked those spaces out. They've taken away all of those Watts links we were talking about. And then he's put in these mounts. So he's going to tack weld these in. So he's got the welder stuff here. And it's all been held in place at the moment. So he's going to get the welder out, weld all that in, and I'll explain a bit more once the welder's gone, because I'm still very awkward to talk in front of random people. So yeah, the pins are down in here, like we said. I'll take a photo. Check it. So see, that's on those past videos we were talking about that bit that sits in. We didn't actually need to cut the chassis for this because these are actually a U-channeled chassis. They're weird things, but the body is just going to get peeled back over and welded up and finished up nicely. Yeah, we'll wait 2 hours. Kick my damn toe. So we're back. Our welding friend has come. Fabricator, sorry, has come. Fabricator all in here. This has all been patched up. He's welded all inside this U-joint that I showed before. He's tacked all this up, which is what needs to be done. This is exactly the same the way the factory that Ford does it. He's also ran beads up on the sway bar links, and it's all ready to go. So now all we've got to do is swing this cradle. We're going to take the cradle out and paint it like we said before. Then we're going to stick all the control arms and all the other shit on it, get the diff and the axles in, and then we're going to throw it back up in here, and then reconnect everything. So yeah. Then we're going to put all this stuff back into it, which is going to be lots of fun. Got to put fuel tanks in and brake lines and all the other stuff. Hopefully we should have it all back on the ground again before the end of the day. And then we've got to work on, ow, I keep hitting my, kick my foot on the diff, just hit my head on the roof. Yeah, hopefully we should have all this back together before the end of the day, and then we can get it moving again on the road. Well, rolling at least. I don't think we're going to be able to get it on the road yet, because we've got to get coilovers for it. So obviously your stock coil, or the stock springs from the IRS won't fit when the solid axle was in. So Jaden's ordering some new coilovers for it, so we'll get some coilovers for here. So yeah, next step is to have a sandwich, because I'm starving. Connor and Jaden have been smashing this out all week while I've been working. So we just got to take this out, paint everything individually, and then reassemble. Hooray! All right, we've got everything laid out. Cradle, all the control arms and all that other good stuff. Time for paint. How exciting. Alrighty, so this has a wee bit of surface rust on it, so we're going to use a bit of this Rust-Oleum. I can't even say that, I'm a bit spastic. Rust-Oleum. Wow. Okay. Rust converter. So we'll spray this on here. That'll make all of this dirty, gross surface rust be gone. So it's nothing bad. It's nothing major. It hasn't damaged anything. It's just surface rust. So we could just like wire wheel it down and all that, but we're just going to use a bit of this rust converter.
If it was proper rust, we wouldn't even be using it.
Yeah, if it was proper rust, we wouldn't even be bothering with this. Hello. And hello, little one. Hey. Very cute. Picasso. The car parts Picasso. Look at him go.
A bit of art.
Bit of art. This is art. It's an AU, mate.
Can't appreciate that, I won't.
So yeah, this is just that rust converter, even though it's black. And it's also like a base coat too. So, ow. I keep kicking things. I've kicked 3 things today already. Alright.
It creates a paintable surface.
Yeah. Makes it good for it to tack onto. Delicious. Delicious. Make sure you shake it up real good so that you get all the paint mixed up.
Off that salad.
I do it a lot, especially at home.
On the port.
Look how freaking good this looks. Oh, oofed. This is going to give us an extra 50 horsepower. You get that more traction to the ground, eh?
More cradle.
More stance. Having a couple of cold ones. All the boys do all the work. Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
I know, stuck on that.
Right, before we chuck the diff in, we're gonna change the oil in it because we don't know the kilometers that this diff has on it. So we'll change that. We're also checking because I don't know if you can see, there's no flakes of metal in there. If you got metal flakes or any metallic-y shit in your oils, that's not normally a good sign. But this one looks pretty nice. You see that? It's almost brand new. Like, it's pretty good. So happy days, happy days. Here at AJ Larkin Garage, and use the best oil, Penrite. Sponsor us, please. So we're just going to chuck in this new oil. Let's put that upside down. The 80W140. This is the duck's nuts of oils. It's an LSD. Make sure if you have an LSD differential, you chuck in LSD oil, otherwise you will stuff.
You'll have a bad time.
You have a bad time, not a good time. And we're all here for good times. Hey, Connor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure thing, bud.
I was hesitant about that.
Okay. Excuse me, bud. You're in the way. Over there. Okay. Lifted it down. It's on our little trolley. This is completely done. This whole cradle. Woo! It's a heavy one. So we're going to roll it over to the car. Try and get it under there. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use this trolley to get the thing under the car because it's on gravel. So when we eventually get a workshop, this sort of stuff will be nice and easy. I think that's the first thing on the list is... Or a fork, yeah. It's the top thing on the list is eventually get a little workshop so we can do all this stuff in. But yeah, it's complete. Diff's been done. New bushes, painted, all the good stuff.
The diff's still a bit dirty. I didn't want to paint it, but it's still a bit dirty, but we'll get it.
Keen, very keen to get this in. So yeah, we do lots of forge shit, as you can see. Please don't destroy this. If you do enjoy watching this stuff, or you've got more ideas for us to do, leave a comment below and we'll try and do something. At the moment we're just doing shit on our own cars because that's what we have. We haven't got the big funding like all the big YouTubers do, so we're trying our best. But we've got a car trailer, we've got an AU, we've got a couple of puppers. What more could a man want, Connor? Boosted Intech. Oh, that sounds like a teaser. A boosty boy on the Antec. That does sound like a teaser. Maybe. Yeah, you'll never know, eh? You'll never know. Alright, so a fun fact for all y'all. Oh, y'all. Fun fact for y'all is on your factory suspension, it'll have, see that? It's a little L, and then there'll be a little R. So, of course, we pulled these out of another Falcon. It's obviously months ago. We're a bit worried. So, yeah, it's got... Okay, that almost hit me there, bloke.
That's the spring locator for the live axle.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's the spring locator for the live axles, which we've taken out. That's what they were grinding before.
On the other side if you
Well, I'll go the other side. That's what our boy Connor was cutting out before. He was actually fixing up these holes. We were also worrying about the other shit. So, under this side, see that? Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. Let me get the camera light thingy. Boom. So see, that's what that is. So on the normal one, on your solid axle, your spring will sit up in this gap, in that bloody loopy thingy, the cup. Sit up in that. Now, so we need to get rid of that for this one to fit in, because the top of this, as you can see, is the same as what we've taken out. So that's where that bolts into, which is what our good friend Jaden's going to do just now.
Yeah,
How exciting.
Yeah.
We're almost ready to go.
Almost.
I'm excited. There we go, she's in, mate. She's in, all bolted up.
You never do it without me.
IRS converted, baby! Hey, Jaden.
Done. Almost.
Almost done. So we're gonna replace the brakes, because the brakes that were on this axle was absolutely garbage.
I don't know the history of them.
We don't know the history. We know the history of Jaden's one, so we're gonna do that. This is some exciting shit. I don't know. Has anyone done one of these yet?
I know a guy did it 8 years ago.
So we've only had one other person do an IRS conversion on an AU that we know of. There might be more gentlemen that have done it, but yeah, freaking exciting shit. This is freaking very exciting. So it's all bolted in. Everything's been welded up fantastically, and this has been a week in the works. I obviously haven't been here because the boys have been.
I thought it was going to be like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be a big thing, but it wasn't actually that hard.
Yeah, we only had 2 to 3 hours a day to do it. So if we had a dedicated 3 days, we'd probably get it done.
See? So if you have an AU at home, you have to do this. You have to do all of this we've just done in this 2-part series. I'm excited. This is exciting shit. This is awesome. Now, the next thing we got to do is hook our calipers up, put our brakes and all the other shit on.
ABS sensors.
ABS sensors. So, yeah, we've got all that other wiring and shit we've got to still do. Fuel tank. It's all plug and play. Fuel tank. The other major part of this is the exhaust system. So that's something we're going to have to go out of what we have. When we have a shop eventually, we'll probably do exhaust and shit ourselves. In fact, I'm hoping, like, I want, when we actually do eventually get a workshop, I want it to be 100% like everything we can do in-house. Maybe not engine rebuilds. We'll probably dodgy engine rebuild a few things.
I've done a few. We can do it.
We can, yeah, we'll do it. We'll still do engine rebuilds and shit. But like on our personal cars, we probably won't. But on like a drift missile, we'll send it because it's a drift missile. But yeah, we want to. The goal is to have a shop that we can then do all this shit in house. So we want to get exhaust and be able to do all that shit ourselves, turbo kits, all that good shit. But yeah, this is awesome. This is just another stepping stone towards greatness. Get it in the hole. Bit more. There we go.
Don't screw it all the way down. I'm going to put the bottom bolt in.
Oh, now you tell me.
Actually, yeah.
Well, they're all done up. I like how your boot beam is Need for Speed Underground too.
Yeah.
When are we hooking up some underglow on this bad boy?
I think it's not gold.
Oh dear. So we've got the fuel tank in. Well, the boys have got the fuel tank in. I haven't done much, except have a few brewskis. Just hooking up those fuel lines. Hey bud, you're doing a good job. You look stunning under this blue light.
Yeah, don't record the P-plate blue light.
The P plate? No, this is Need for Speed effect, bro.
I did this when I was...
Nah, we're going to get some under the car as well. When we have a drift car, we're definitely going to have underglow. 100%, we're getting underglow. Alrighty, so there's our boy hooking up all the other fuel-related stuff. Fuel tanks in, drive shafts connected. You can't see that. Anything else I've missed out in there, Connor?
No.
Nah.
Filter's changed.
You're a man of few words, eh?
I am, until everything's done.
Until everything's done, then we're good to go. I'm so keen. I'm so excited.
Okay, got it all together. We just got the fuel system primed up. We're running it without an exhaust pipe straight off the cat. We call that straight pipe life. Okay, let's start her up the second time. Oh! Noisy! Oh, that's a nice sticker. Oh, hit limiter! Hit the limiter when it's cold like every other YouTuber does. Good stuff. Fantastic. Let's get the wheels on. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see, but we've got some camber now. Well, look at that. Look at that reflection. Yeah, we've got a bit of camber happening, which is what we're expecting with the IRS, which is the whole reason why our boys stuck it in. Fantastic. We will touch base on this car further once we've got coilovers and all that good stuff into it. But as I said before, this is stock suspension. That's why it's sitting so high. It's also got nothing in the boot at all, so we've got no spare tyre or anything weight. It's still a bit freaking weird. Like there's one plugger, and that's almost a plugger and a half high. So she's definitely
Stop gap shaming me.
gap shaming, dude. How many credit cards? That's look at that. There you go. So yeah, the front one you can't even fit a plugger in, and you can almost fit a plugger and a half on this one. So we're gonna have to get coilovers for that. That might be another video. If it's not another video, we will touch base on it once it's all done. We'll just chuck the rear bar on. Chuck that plate. Very good. That was good. That was fantastic. So we'll chuck the rear bar on, and that might be the end of the video, eh? All right, so that's all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, one of the boys aren't even in the video because they're that tired. Our other boy's very tired. I'm drunk. We're having a good time. We're having a bit of a fire too. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. Buy yourself an AU, but not all of them because we need some for future projects. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.